21st Century Arcade is coming back at you with a nice little session of Dead Cells, folks.
No, it was a joke. I can speak.
Okay.
Yes,
all right,
Dead Cell. It's about Solidus Snake and his rogues gallery of discount foxhound bad guys.
Man.
Oh wait, no, this is something different.
Give us more Metal Gear. No, that's never happening again.
Well, then they were called Dead Cell.
Yes, they were, absolutely. Batman was.
I am loving
Weirdest of the bunch.
this scenery.
It's the fucking lighting is beautiful. Alright, so Dead Cells.
But I feel like it wouldn't even make it better for me if it wasn't pixel art. Like,
Oh, you're kind of tired of pixel
no,
art?
I'm saying it wouldn't be better if it wasn't pixel art. So,
Yeah. Dead Cells.
So-
I'm just gonna get right into this, and then,
yeah, by all means.
then I can show you what it's all about.
Yeah. So the only thing I know is that you said it's like Metroidvania, but a roguelike.
It's a Metroidvania with rogue elements. Yeah, for sure.
And green slimy thing that possesses a corpse.
Yeah, man.
That's what you play as?
Yes, for sure.
Do you know what the green slimy thing is, or
It is you.
no? But is it revealed in this? Like, is there a story where?
This kind of story. Kind of,
But does it like get revealed gradually as you play, or
um,
do you sort of know what the slime is?
I still don't even know.
Okay.
Basically, this whole game, its plot seems to revolve around implications based on things that we're seeing in the environment and notes left behind by people. So I'm behind the controls for this one, folks. Right off the bat, please appreciate this dead god that has been slain, and I can only assume to be the mightiest of battles.
Yes, it looks like the Lich from Adventure Time.
Absolutely. You have got your drop down. You've got your ground slam. Got your double jump. Hey, what's up? Headless fellow. Me? Yeah.
I'm loving these visuals.
It's quite good. Oh.
Is this Japanese or is it gibberish?
I think this is gibberish.
If we have any Japanese viewers, I'm sorry, but I generally couldn't tell from this
Oh yeah, it's fine.
particular. It's the reverb. It's the reverb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's doing it for you.
Yes.
I can't die. What is this?
Hmm.
I should be on my way. Thanks for getting me up to date and letting me know that things are bad and I can't die. So, weaponry, items in this game. You can carry 2 weapons at any one time. Got your melee, and I got my shield right now. Shields can parry. Well, most shields can parry just by tapping, which is great. I could swap out this little fella here. Now I have projectiles instead of a shield.
Oh, okay, they recharge.
Yeah, absolutely. They come back to you. Honestly, there we go.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Now I do not want the bow and arrow over the shield. I like the shield in skin a whole lot because I'm a bit of a slut for parry mechanics.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how they animated the main character, because it's not just like a shit ton of sprites. There's like actual physics going on with the scarf, right?
Yeah.
Is it just they just programmed it like chunks of sprites to be stuck on a bone and joint kind of?
Yeah. To be honest with you, your guess is as good as mine because I haven't dwelled on this much yet. Holy shit! I've never grabbed that pickup before.
What is it?
That's brand new to me. I didn't catch the text on that because I just grabbed it instinctively. But you're not supposed to have that much gold right off the bat.
Oh, I see.
That's absurdly rare. I'm certain. So the teleporter system in this game is pretty crisp, pretty fast, good teleports. Just go to and fro within this little labyrinth that you got here. Everything's pretty snappy. we'll come back to this slime later.
Oh, I see.
Don't
Okay.
worry. Now, L2 and R2 are reserved for supplementary items that aren't regular weapons or shields.
So what's that, like a bear trap, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Traps for enemies and things along that line.
Is that random, or did you know there were going to be enemies in there?
I did not know that was coming.
I see.
I think this game may have had a recent update since I last played it, because that money pickup, as I mentioned, is brand new to me, and also I've never had an enemy spawn out of a large chest before.
Have you beaten it?
I have not beaten this game. See, you're gonna see how it breaks down once I die. Don't worry.
How many times have you tried it? About.
I couldn't count. I have no idea.
But like a lot?
Oh, a hell of a lot.
Okay.
Also, how to earn their respect without using torture. Managing prison entry systems less will shock you.
What they got? So wait. If those are actual books and not the internet, would that be called flip bait?
Yeah, thank you. That's a good one. No, the humor in this game is fucking impeccable. You understand with the King's Seal. Tang, this is a direct order that must remain between you and me. Stop checking the prison entrances until further notice. Ah, I see. So as you can see, the lore of this game is, like I said, mainly built through implications of items that you find. It's less of a cutscene based thing.
Right.
And I like that.
But are those placed in the same order, or are you like finding new pieces of lore that you didn't find before?
That room was brand new to me. So, yeah, looks like this game went through a bit of an update since the last time that I played it. Which makes sense. I haven't popped this in for a good few weeks now, probably about a month.
Okay. You still got what it takes.
I still got what it takes, buddy. Oh, took a hit. Maybe not.
Okay.
Blueprint acquired. Okay, so at the start of this game,
crafting mechanics.
At the start of this game, you will have relatively few weapons, and you have to gain them through blueprints that you acquire through random drops. And after that, once they are permanently part of your inventory, you can find them throughout the game.
Well, you got so much gold, why don't you bribe the enemies?
Have more than enough cash to bribe right now. If only such a mechanic worked. It'd be awesome.
Zombies don't care about money.
Yeah, they don't care. They just care about brains.
You know how many brains you could buy for that cash, though?
Just to look at all those poor police officers in the Raccoon City Police Department.
You know, if zombies were sentient and we lived in a zombie apocalypse world, I would be like working as a brain harvester.
Oh, fucking man.
And I'd be like bribing zombies off with brains.
Just
be like...
just like a guard dog in a classic cartoon. Just throw them a brain and then run off in the opposite direction. So now what we've got here, you may notice the arrows on the bottom here over my corresponding items. So the way that the system here works is depending on which stat that you build, your effectiveness with that type of item will also build.
I see. And this is just... What's the upgrade? Is it just leveling up, or...?
Essentially, yeah. You see the...
what gives you the option to upgrade is what I mean.
Picking up the scroll that I just found.
Okay.
Grabbing scrolls will wind you up in this menu.
Oh, okay.
You see the red, purple, and green ones next to my health bar?
Yeah.
That is my current level with each stat.
Right, but I mean, like... But to upgrade them, you need to find an item. It's not like level grinding.
Yeah, absolutely. Find items.
You know what this animation reminds me of? Like the smoothness of it?
There you go.
Reminds me of like Out of This World and Flashback.
Okay,
and that kind of stuff.
yeah. out of this world is a really good call. You have gates here that you can pay a money tribute to go through with, and oftentimes you're gonna want to do that because money comes and goes, but a good item can save your skin in a tough encounter.
Sorry, what did you do there? You like stashed the item?
What I did was I opened up a money gate to find a different shield, and then I just dropped my old shield to grab this one.
So how does... Hello.
Hey! I'm the collector. He's the closest thing to an alright dude that you'll find in this fucking depressing, moody game.
He's like the merchant?
Yeah. Welcome. Bring me cells, stranger.
You know, it's like...
We keep coming back to RE4 over and over.
It haunts me.
Yeah.
But you know, they also had a very similar character in Shadows of the Damned with that hick half demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howdy, stranger. How's it going?
Now,
got white gems for me?
now, you might like this. The cells that I'm grabbing in this game, the white and blue, like electrical looking.
The dead cells.
The dead cells.
I see.
The little electric looking spheres that I've been grabbing. Those are items that you grab in this game to give yourself permanent bonuses.
Okay.
And also, when you find blueprints to transcribe the blueprints, so those weapons and items are now just a part of your game permanently. Mm-hmm. So in terms of lasting buffs and lasting weapons in the game and all that stuff that really matters, all that stuff is achieved with cells. So get cells. Now it's going to cost 5 of these to get me a permanent health potion that I just now have.
So how do you regain the potion though? Because it's not just one thing you drink.
Yes. Once you finish a session like I just did, like one room, then this safe room here will get you at the end of it into a segment where you restore your health and potions.
Okay. So it replenishes them automatically for you. Once you like purchase them.
Each segment.
Right. Okay. All right.
Now I just got that. I can build my way towards getting health flask 2, which is 2 drinks for a potion instead of 1.
Wait, when you die?
Yeah.
So like, if you start over, you can still have a little bit of advantage from this kind of stuff. Yeah. You can invest cells into getting the gold reserves bonus. Okay. Which preserves some money for you each time you die. And I'm going to do that. So it's not like so you do have a little bit of an advantage if you can't quite get through it and you're able to accumulate stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, it's Richard Simmons.
Yes, it's him. Now, here are your mutations, which are essentially stat buffs. Now, you can have a maximum of 3 of these at any one time, but for each area that you clear, you can only get 1 at a time. So you're going to have to clear 3 of these to get 3. So if you get 3 at a time, does that mean that like you have to override some if you wanted something else? Like once you clear the next area? No, you can pay a cash fee to reset your mutations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I like necromancy because getting 2 HP back after each kill is just very appealing. So I'm gonna run that.
I thought it was because you like zombies.
Oh, I love zombies. Now, if I had used my potion, or if I was injured, then here I would refill my health and potions.
So this whole area is like an in-between level kind of thing?
Yeah, it's all a safe area.
Alright.
And now we head into our next session. The Promenade of the Condemned.
Hey, look, it's... No, wait, she's hanging. I was going to say it's Alucard's mom, but she got burnt.
Oh, no. No. Why do you have to remind me of the heartbreak of Castlevania? Now, as you can see here, a very different kind of aesthetic. We're out of the dungeons and into this really beautiful looking forest. Beautiful, I guess, apart from all the hanging corpses and chains and cages.
I find beauty in that. I've been I'm a Mortal Kombat lifer. I find beauty in corpses and chains.
Hell yeah, man. Now, if I was speedrunning through this as fast as hell, then I would have gotten to this time door. Now, if you're able to burn through the levels fast enough to open up time doors, then the bonuses on the other sides of those are massive. So, if you can, then do it. But, as it would turn out, I'm showing you the game this time around gradually, so no time door for me for this session. That's okay.
I guess we don't want to...
Oh. War spiritual ledge critically restricts several targets of the same kind. Colorless is a fantastic kind of weapon to have because that just operates off of whichever stat is the highest.
Okay.
So you don't even have to worry about anything else.
So there's no like...
There's
no restrictions to which weapons you can equip. Like if it's like, oh, this is a high level weapon and you're not high level enough to equip it. Is there?
No, that's not what you need to worry about. No.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Matt. You big silly Billy.
You big silly.
How could you fuck up your parry times like that? Now you're gonna want to destroy those little statues because they make these enemies invincible. So cut your way through your enemies and find those as fast as possible. Parry, get your kills. Now this is my first time trying out the War Spear. I like this range. This is fantastic. Show me the well. It's dark. It's a fucking well. I'm not scared though. I'm a big man.
Not that I'm scared.
No. But I'm getting tired of diving into blackness and groping about in the murk, so I'm not doing it anyways. It's not because I'm scared, Babaka. I like this fucking spear. Now these guys fly at you.
Ooh, that's an interesting... What does that remind me of?
Now you may have noticed the exclamation mark above these enemies' heads before they attack, which is nice. Gives you some time to work around your...
I guess it's their way of telegraphing?
Yeah. The parry system, yeah.
And here I thought it was because they noticed you while you were trying to sneak around.
Right.
What does that thing remind me of? With the one eye and the weird teeth. It's like something out of like an old movie. I don't know. It's like something out of Star Wars or
some kind of
creature feature.
Freakish monster. Now here's the merchant.
Okay.
Like I said, this is how much it costs to buy weapons and shields and so forth from the merchant. I should not have gotten the money item that I did from the first area. That was fucking bonkers. The cudgel's a nice choice because I'm a parry heavy kind of player. So
it's better than the shield you have now.
So longer stuns on parries is nice.
Oh, okay.
However, that being said, the shield that I have now makes an enemy drop a gold tooth each time that I parry, and I like money, so...
Absorb 75% damage. What does that mean? Does that mean that
when I hold it up permanently, it soaks up that much damage.
Okay, but you don't get damage if you parry
absolutely. But it's riskier because of the wind.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this cudgel. I don't need more money, so the greed shield's kind of unnecessary, and I want that longer parry. So give me that. Throwing knives and firebrands are nice, but they're projectile weapons, and I prefer to stick with
melee.
Yeah. It's more my style.
Well, it's good that they allow for different styles.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, in theory, if you think about it, like, if you're using a long-range weapon, then it's like you're more of a Metroid guy, and if you're using melee, then it's like you're more of a Castlevania guy.
Hell, there you go, absolutely. Gives you the options based on what inspired you to come here, yeah.
Exactly.
Now, as you can see, when that shield's up around these guys, very invincible. Don't like that. Give me that health item.
Oh, are they like
fucking teleporters?
Totally invincible, or
absolutely?
So it's not just like bullet sponges, or I guess hit sponges, but they just can't die outright.
They cannot die.
Okay.
You had one pixel, buddy. Give me some more cells. Your mobility options in this game are great. Now, the work put into the sprite here while he's climbing is great, but jumping up the chain, always a faster choice. And in a fast...
Just like in the corporate world.
I want
to jump up the chain.
as quickly as possible. Now, in a fast and aggressive game like this, I like my chain hop, so I'm sticking with that. What's going on here? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Can something happen?
Not even gonna let me in? No, I just couldn't do anything.
Ever?
Those doors specifically, I've never gotten into.
So you just knock on them and
then it's just a funny animation. Like, oh,
right.
no.
Okay.
Now I can show you the cool bow here. The duplex bow, 2 arrows at one time, and you can just mash this out.
Can Robin Hood do this?
And just annihilate guys, but when an enemy is big and mean and attacking you at a close range, that gives you no parry and no block options, so I like my shield. I'm sticking with it.
So you can't...
That's a good bow.
You can't parry with the shield and then shoot it with a bow?
That would mean that I would need to drop my melee weapon.
But let's say you were to do that. Is that an option?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You could absolutely get a parry and then just go to town with that bow. But I like this. Give me an oiled sword. Now the oiled sword is nice because in the oiled state, as you might imagine, fire will ruin the day of any enemy. Now there's the animation for the health potion. I'm a little embarrassed that I needed it so soon, but there you go. Them's the breaks.
How do you pick up the oiled sword if it's oiled and slippery?
So oily, how do I do it?
You can kill them while giving them the slip at the same time.
Oh yeah, buddy. We're good, we're fine, we're dandy. Oh no, give me a blueprint! The spot and sandals. Which I don't care for very much,
what are
but
they? Speed or?
No. It's a pair of sandals that you can kick guys with.
Oh, okay.
And that's nice.
So it's a weapon?
Yeah, it's a weapon.
Oh.
Absolutely. However, that being said, I'm gonna invest more in a survival because that also buffs my mutation that recovers me health when I get this. Fucker! Sorry, during tense moments, I'm gonna have to focus. Because as you can see, damage in this game is big.
Yeah.
To compensate for the fact that parries are fast and great. It all balances out.
So how would you rate this game's difficulty?
You will die a lot, but
well,
with that being said, it's not a case of like, I can't believe this game is impossible. Like, it's like, was this some kind of Dark Souls? No, it's not like that.
Okay.
Like, you can have decent runs if you get the game's formula down.
Right.
But, it's definitely harder than the average game, for sure.
Yeah. I guess it helps that you don't have to start over with nothing every single time you die, right?
Well, you can start over with money at the very least.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
So as long as you have that perk, yeah. And there's also buffs that you can get later on that fortunately give you a random weapon out of all the ones that you've unlocked. And the equivalent is available for bows and shields.
Alright, well that sounds good. Ooh, hey, spinning spikes.
Love it.
Oh yeah. There's one other game we're gonna eventually get to with a lot of spinning spikes. Not gonna
spoil anything?
Nah.
Oh.
But it's another one that's probably just gonna be like a one-off shot.
Gotcha. Now, in here, you've got some kind of room. You have noticed those green slimy slime balls, these. It's time for us to learn how to deal with them. Now, elite enemies are tougher than your average fella, but nothing I can't handle. It's all just parry timing. Now, as soon as that flash happens when you're dealing with an elite, they gain teleport. So, be mindful of that.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's a little clutch.
That was quite climactic.
There you go. Glad I could put on a good show. Vine rune. This permanent rune causes climbing vines to grow. Boom!
Aha. And you climb. So
Now in the earlier areas where
you can get
had
to
these vines.
Well, by the way, how do you exit an area? Like, what are you looking for to find the end of your level?
A misty door. You will know what I'm talking about once you see the next one. I kind of sped through the first one to get to this area. No one's invincible anymore. Time to go to town.
You're a little red.
I'm a little red. Fortunately, I still haven't got this on my main file. This is quite
The item?
it's quite the blueprint, yeah, absolutely.
So like, what, you need like multiple things to open it?
I'm still not sure, but by the looks of it, it is a multiple key kind of system, yeah.
So what does that mean? Like, are you able to like return to previous areas once you finish this level? Can you come back?
Woo! Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Didn't expect him to teleport. I thought I was out of his range. I hate being wrong.
Yes.
Oh! Yes! I tend to run survival to be honest with you, because I love the perks to my necromancy kind of mutation so much. One hit's gonna kill me right now. I don't like that idea. I don't like dying. I don't like death. Now, in this room, you can grab either of these weapons, but then the second choice is lost you forever. I want a second projectile/trap item, so...
Well, it's not as kinky, but I guess it'll do.
It'll do the trick.
It's not as kinky as the electric whip.
A statue of the king of the island. How could he see anything with that fucking dorky helmet? What a dork. There we go. The safe way. The coward's way. As I have to do right now. Also, yes, because survival boosts your health more than any of the others. Not right now, because as you invest more into one specific type, the benefits that you gain from it dwindle. Which actually encourages you to build multiple stats.
Okay. Birds.
I love them birds.
I guess you're going the right way.
Jumper. And these enemies fucking chase in this game. So, I'm not safe right now. I'm a little surprised
You're being very methodical.
I'm trying to be very patient. I will wind up quite dead if I don't. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. I bet you think you're real cool, don't you? There he is! Get that buff out of here. I don't like buffs for my enemies.
They get damaged by their own bombs?
Absolutely. You just have to parry them. And everything is fine and dandy.
For you.
For me.
Oh.
I'm so selfish. I'm not thinking of my enemy's well-being. Now, the door to the next area is up there, but I could also go this way. No, I can't, because I can't open that from here. Just a totem. Not sure how those work yet, honestly.
You're not being sensitive towards the mortally challenged, man.
I'm not. It's just a totem. Now...
So that's the...
door to the next area, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Next, we're heading to the ramparts. This is a pretty decent run for me so far. I'm glad that I've made it up to the ramparts in spite of being quite distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did get the blueprint for the blood sword. I'm gonna get that. Causes bleeding damage. Now that I have invested cells into fully deciphering that blueprint, this weapon is now just available throughout the game and the drop as a pickup.
Okay. How? I mean, With your parrying, you've been dispatching the enemies quite quickly. So how important is bleeding damage?
Not very. I'm not overly concerned about it, but for some people, it's going to be their thing. Now,
So for you, it's just the DPS that.
I do like a good DPS build with with mainly survival as my focus style-wise. Now, once you fully decipher a blueprint, the weapon will drop for you once. But after that, like I said, you have to find it out within the game.
All right.
Blood Sword's nice. It's a nice 2-hit combo. Good bleed damage. But this War Spear, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Seems like a good find.
Mutations available. I don't like projectile weapons usually, so this one's useless. Your daughter, Oris Lee, I cannot get right now. Saves you once from a premature death. Combo's nice, it boosts your DPS for 15 seconds after getting a kill. So you can just go on a fucking
chain.
Just chain them all together, absolutely.
Wait, so does that accumulate or no?
Yeah, you can keep that. Oh no! I don't think that stacks.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that stacks. I'll go with Dead Inside because I like the base HP boost.
And because you're dead inside.
And because I'm dead inside, as you're about to see here, pile of corpses. Funny, they look a little like me. Oh no! I'm a dead guy made up of 1,000 dead guys. Now here is the needlessly elaborate healing animation. Watch this. It's a little extra, but I do like it.
That looked like it was gonna launch you into the ceiling.
Right.
Like that abrupt stop, you should have just kept.
Yeah. My momentum should.
Yeah.
There. Now we're off to the ramparts. Things are getting tougher as we progress through these areas.
As it happens in video games.
These casters, they've got good projectiles. But they're not good enough to beat me. I'm starting to feel pretty optimistic about me fighting the Warden on this run. Who is the first boss. I'm feeling pretty good about that. As you can tell, I've been spending way too much time throughout these stages to get these timers. That's okay.
So there's like a prison.
What matters is that we all have fun. Fuck that, I want to win. Now, something nice about breaking doors is that the door break causes a shock that causes any enemy behind it to be stunned. But as a drawback, now that door can no longer be used to keep out enemies and block projectiles. So there's so
risk
many
versus reward.
Yeah, so many risk versus reward options throughout this game in tons of ways. You can play in a bunch of different ways.
That's cool.
Good old Dead Cells. Plenty of options. Give me a scroll of power.
I mean,
all survival, all the way. Pump it into survival.
For knowing virtually nothing about this game, I'm very familiar with the titles, so I guess people are talking about it quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there must be a reason for that, and that's probably because it's a well-designed game.
It's a fucking strong game, I promise you that.
Yeah, man, you're selling me. I'd have to pick it up one of these days.
Blueprint for the sport. I haven't talked about it much, but Circle is universally used for your nice combat roll. You can get under projectiles. It's always nice. I prefer to rely on parries more, but to each their own. Ooh, get fucked. Get fucked. And I just noticed a secret. What's in here?
I saw that.
Kebab. Wall meat. What is this? One of the games that inspired this? Some form of vampire hunt? What's going on here? Give me my wall meat. Big chest. Dual sabers. Well, my twin daggers,
daggers.
rather.
So, wait, so is that like both melee and range?
We'll see. The catch with this is weapons also tend to have additional buffs. For example, here, the twin daggers shoot an arrow in front of you as a bonus, which does some damage there.
Right. Okay.
For example, the buffs to my war spear is whenever a target's bleeding, does a bonus damage. 1% of HP is recovered for a close combat, which stacks nicely with my necromancy.
Okay, so outside of stuff that, like the blood sword, for example, that says causes bleeding damage.
Yeah.
You're still able to cause bleeding damage randomly or something?
No, you have to find a way to cause bleeding.
Okay.
It's not like a random chance.
But like, so how would you do that, for example?
If I recall correctly, there's a shield that can influence bleed in some way, though I could be wrong, and your supplementary gear can find a way to cause bleed.
Okay, so it's just saying that if the opponent is bleeding, you cause extra damage.
Yeah.
To them. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
There's all kinds of ways to do stuff in this game. I haven't even come close to fully coming to understand all of the options within this game.
Hey, look, it's a Metroid.
Absolutely. Because there's just so many fucking options.
Although that statement was fairly broad. It's like there are all kinds of ways to do stuff in this game.
Well, yeah.
You can-
and admittedly, it was not the best way of speaking, but
I mean,
yeah, tons of options.
you could say that about a lot. There's a tons of stuff to do stuff in this. Okay, so if you find like a dead end, I guess you can teleport.
They often give you teleports back to cut down that time.
That's good.
It's quite nice.
Better than backtracking.
Yeah. There's a million billion things to do in Dead Cells.
100 million cells.
Harvested. I can't get through that wall, but he can. His blast can phase through things. The infantry bow. Give me a cell, give me a buff. Dump it all into survival. Give me more health. Improve my necromancy.
Go necromancy.
I like it. It's a good ass buff. Parry. Way in there. Way the fuck in there. Tuck and roll. Stumbled upon an elite. And once again, it was an archer.
Okay, so the elite status can apply to small enemies and it just makes them stronger?
Yeah, way stronger. This is a good chance to show off my supplementary gear. Let's drop a trap. Now they can't move, as you can see. Ice grenade, can't move at all. Just fucking dig into him. Kill as fast as possible. Took some damage by tanking through that. Hey, fuck it. A better cudgel than the one that I have. This is a Mark V, and my old one's Mark III. Better.
Swarm of biting worms crawls from your victims.
It's actually quite endearing. The way that these.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, watch this. Damn. I'm gonna try and get a parry kill. I said I'm gonna try and get a parry kill. Look at these cute little worms.
Oh, okay.
If there were any enemies on this level, since they can't really wait, I think that they can teleport. No. If there's any enemies that they can walk up to, they'll just take a nice chomp.
Okay, yeah, those are way cuter than I was expecting.
Get them, boys!
They have little bows?
Yeah, I think they're girls, actually. Give me a good heal.
Did you just assume they're worm gender?
I assumed a worm's gender.
You know, aren't like worms of all things hermaphrodites?
Probably, yeah.
If you cut them in half, will they multiply?
They're gonna have to, or they're fucking dead.
But yeah, they're way cuter than I was expecting. I actually thought it was gonna be. When you said endearing, I thought you were being.
No, very endearing.
I thought you know
Yeah.
they were gonna be like grotesque.
No. I was not being ironic whatsoever. Those are very cute worms. Cuter than they should be, honestly.
Cuter than the ones in my stomach.
I definitely hope so. That was in boil spark.
Inflammable means flammable?
Look, it's a classic meme. This is Dead Cells. That's good. A brutality type weapon. I'm actually one cell short of getting all the ones that I need to fully get. I'm just gonna dump them on a better potion. Yeah.
You have to do it one at a time? Oh, like mash it?
You can't. It's a bit of a shame, but really not worth it. Thanks, Collector. You're a bro. Look at all these cells that he's got in his back. He's got a big cell tank. Greedy motherfucker. Now I know who I'm about to fight, so.
Fireworks technician. That sounds like a job.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun job.
But a dangerous one. I'm the fireworks technician. See, what you want to do is you want to stand about 30 feet back. Minimum.
Bare minimum.
I don't know why all blue-collar guys sound like that when people impersonate them, but...
Fuck yeah. I think I've just been watching too much King of the Hill.
So that there's your problem. You are standing too close to the firework, and now you ain't got no belly.
Now you're fucking dead. I'm gonna need my grenades for this boss fight, so fireworks technician it is. And after I'm done with this, I can always just reset my mutations anyways. It's not like I don't have enough money.
Yes.
Give me that.
Plus, you know, it's not like you're starting a new master save file or something.
Yeah, well, of course. Now the Black Bridge, tricky bitch. You're gonna like this boss fight. It's
right.
It's quite nice.
So, this is a level, or is this just a boss fight?
This is just a boss fight.
I'm just liking the visuals.
Check out this chunky boy. Sorry, not the warden.
The concierge?
The concierge. Now, boss fights are nice. Just dump into him and kill him. Just don't even fuck around. As he gets damaged, he will gain more moves.
So it's about patience.
Yeah, he will gain more moves as he gets hit.
What's that?
That's a damaging shield. Doesn't actually protect him from damage, but it hurts me.
Ah. So like a proximity damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So, freeze him until it wears off. Take your shit.
And that?
Take your hits. Your shits. That's what's. He gains a projectile. Watch out for it. Watch out for that too, Matt. Come on. Okay. I'm used to having more than one potion, so yeah, there's that. Might need to focus just a little bit. Hopefully I'll still give you folks a good show if I'm not talking about this much. Nope.
Just watch the fucking fight, audience.
Yep, pretty much. This is sometimes tricky.
Slow. Not anymore?
No, fuck you. Thank you! He's about to get his final move. He's way too damaged.
Although he has like half still.
I wound up with a great set for this fight. I'm quite pleased.
So bosses are not randomized?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. At least you can prepare.
Yeah. That running leap.
Ah.
I might not win it, but I'm gonna try. Naturally, I'm going to try. He's about to get out. Time to parry. There we go.
You can do it!
Thank you.
We got through that Matrix motherfucker from, Shinobi 3, so...
Motherfucker!
Oh my god.
And I'm afraid the concierge has gotten me this round.
We're at 45 minutes. We're pretty good.
Well, we are good anyways. Yes, we're good. There's no need to worry.
Well, I gotta say, man, I'm sold.
That's a fucking Dead Cells right now.
This is
Hell yeah, man.
like I'm kind of wary of roguelikes just because I don't have the time to spend like getting good, but like if you can get some things, like retain certain things when you respawn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the time investment into sometimes not making any progress through a session does turn people off of roguelike sometimes. And I'm one of those people, like if this was just straight a traditional roguelike and nothing else, then I probably wouldn't be a big fan of this. But no, the way that this is built is very nice. The game looks beautiful, it plays beautifully, and it's also funny as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have to get it.
Seems like you're having a rough time of it. No, I'm doing well, dude. Don't believe that. No,
alright, so shall we call it?
Just gonna get through this, that's it.
Okay.
One could get to thinking that the island is alive.
What is this, Lost?
What is this, loss? Please disregard the bad names. It's quite ridiculous. Oh man, and as you can see, the money reserves come in the form of this dead man's bag that you grab at the start, which is worth 53,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, and after this, you just straight up go into the next
and you keep. Do you keep this like the what do you call them? The formulas or whatever that you unlock, the blueprints.
The blueprints you keep, and now those can be just found.
So you can find a blood sword somewhere around here.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that.
It's quite nice. And that is Dead Cells.
All right. Thank you for showing me that, Matt.
Absolutely.
And so yeah, this is it for us for tonight. This is Eric.
That was a session. This is Matt.
And we are
21st Century Arcade. Take care, folks.